Hi everyone, I'm just going to make a video on just the different wraps. I just want to wish you a happy new year. So these are all my Natibaby wraps except one. Somebody's using it's a size 6 linen cotton burgundy forest. Somebody's using that right now. But I just wanted to give you a real quick review of what I've tried and what works for me. You'll notice that some people prefer thin or thick linen or hemp. It just depends on the person and what they're using it for. I really like my linens to be really thin and really broken in, so you'll notice that a lot of the earlier Natibaby linen cotton blends are either thick or thin, so we'll go over that too. And this one right here is it's Legend of the Miraculous Deer, and it's a size 4 linen cotton blend. It's really pretty. I worked really hard to get this one. It's a medium one. It's medium thickness, and I usually don't have a problem wrapping with this one, although I prefer mine thinner. This one's nice because it's a size 4 and I can wrap kind of fast with it. That's why I like thinner linen cotton, is because I like to wrap fast and my kids really never stop moving. So that's why I like thin, but Tara H, I know she prefers thicker because she wears 2 big boys a lot. And kudos to you, Tara H, because I usually wear one of my twins and that's about it. This is my ultimate end-all be-all wrap. This is Natibaby Forest, size 6 linen cotton brown, and I love this wrap. It's so broken in and thin that I can wrap with it really fast and get the chest or the shoulder passes nice and flat and big, so they take up a lot of room. You'll notice that Natibaby, it's pretty wide. Their wraps are pretty wide, which is nice if you're going to tandem wear. Also, the price point is really affordable. That's another thing that makes Natibaby a sought-after brand. Because if you're on a limited budget but you still need a wrap, you're going to go for Natibaby. If you can see that. The only thing about this wrap is I've worn it so much in the sun pretty much every day, and up here in Montana the air is thinner, so like it's easier to get a sunburn here, or the sun, it's just like really extreme in the summer. I think that's what this is from. I don't know if you can tell, but it's faded in the dark brown spots. Yeah, and I've emailed Natibaby about it, and they said it could be from that, or I've asked some people, they said it could be creasing. I don't know, I'm pretty sad about it. Luckily, this isn't leaving me ever, because I really love this wrap. It's perfectly broken in, but that would really hurt my resale value if I ever wanted to sell this, but it's not happening. This is probably the thinnest wrap. I heard that Natibaby's linen cotton now is a lot thinner, but it's easier to break in than what they had just a little bit ago, which Tara H prefers. It's really thick, and the only thing I find that it's harder for me to wrap with thicker wraps like that. I had a brown green forest, which I did not really like to wrap with. It was a size 5, which is my base size, but since it was so thick, it took forever for me to wrap. It's probably just because I'm not as good as wrapper as Tara H is, but I'm glad that I got rid of it to get the Legend of the Miraculous Deer. That's probably a good choice on my part, just because I wasn't using it. It was just sitting here because it was really pretty. So that left me. But I really prefer linen cotton, and especially twin moms, I'll notice that most of them gravitate to Natibaby, and I think it's because it's such an affordable brand, and a lot of twin moms like me, they're on a limited budget, and I really save for my wraps, and they're what I buy for not only me, but as a necessity for my boys. And if you find that you prefer thicker wraps or thinner wraps, you have a variety with Natibaby. It's not just like one quality. It's a whole bunch of qualities, and I really like that about our Natibaby. This is a size 3 chopped from a size 7 Natibaby Forest. It's a new version, so you'll notice that the feeder isn't on there. Amy pointed that out. As many forests as I have had, I never noticed that. So you'll notice, like, right next to the doe, no feeder. It's just these bushes now. It's a hemp blend, and I like it. I really like wrapping with it, actually. It's kind of low maintenance because you can actually throw this in a hot wash and hot dryer, and it actually helps it. You just can't be saturated. The only thing that really bugs me about this wrap, and I just think it's the quality, it came really slubby and like nubby to me. You can't really tell now, but it frightened me because I'm like, well, is this a second quality wrap or what? But where they hemmed it, I can see it right here. Some of the threads were like loose and broken, like on this hem right here. I'm not gonna, but it's broken, like, so I'm gonna have to resew that. Luckily it's not a big deal for me, but it really bugs me. But I can understand why, because there's only 2 seamstresses working for Natibaby. But I noticed a lot of the hems are getting kind of sloppy, and that's a big complaint about Natibaby right now. I think it's actually pretty good quality for what you pay for. Could they do better? Probably. But, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. It doesn't affect safety at all. They're probably going to try harder now. But this wrap's really, really good for beginners, too, because once broken in, it's really nice to use. It's thin, which, again, I really like. So this one's a go-to for me or my husband if I wrap on his back. So those are the blends that I have that I really like. Let's see, I tried Passiflora Linen Cotton, which I really liked. I just sold it to get a forest, my brown forest actually, and I kind of miss it, so I want that back. I want a lot of things. I have a Goldie Forest on the way, and I'm getting that in a size 2. So I'll let you know how that one is. I'm pretty excited because I heard it's pretty thin. Looking forward to that. Let's see, I tried Alma's tattoo wrap, and it was alright. It's just a beast, like curtain kind of wrap, and it's a bamboo, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's a bamboo hemp. It's something weird like that, but really hard to wrap with, like extremely hard to wrap with. But I heard once it's broken in, it's really squishy and nice for a newborn. So that's my collection, and I'll probably do more detailed later, but I just thought I'd get that out of the way. Thanks for listening.